one move. Okay? You have to hold the weapon so that it can last in a fight. You see? You understand? You can't hold it in these compromised ways. Got it? So, I'm holding it. Got it? I'm holding it. I care about it. I don't want this knocked out of me. So I'm not going to do something weird where I can't hold it or something where the opening's on the bottom. You see that? Okay? Pay attention. Tip down. So when I was a boy, I wanted to be a marine biologist. We had all the National Geographic magazine collection. There was a show, National Geographic would come on. We were at the early onset of studying sharks. So they would tag sharks and would watch it all the time. And if you had that little tag on the thing, and they put it in the dorsal fin. Okay. We're not tagging sharks. So you're not touching something like that. You're displacing, penetrating, destroying something. So you have to have the grips in the body to do that, okay? That's not going to do it. Do you see where that is? There's no way. There's no way that is going to hold in place when I hit. Well, that means then the energy's not going to go there when I hit. It's going to come back here when I hit. So after you hit here and he's going that way, look how it stays near my body. And I back it up with this smash here. Do you see where it is? That's what I'm backing it up with. Okay? Try it again. Okay. We're not tagging sharks. Down, slightly down. Okay, let's go back a little bit then. So your Joe, your grip, the Joe needs to be sized to you, okay? So that you have thirds. The first third you find are my hands hanging straight down from my shoulders. That's where I hold it. That's third Joe. That's where I hang out. Half Joe is obviously in the middle. You don't want to hang out at half Joe. Half Joe is not taking advantage of the longer length of the weapon. You're sticking out. What's going to get cut off? You hang out on third Joe. Does that make sense? Okay. I can go to full Joe, but every time you go full Joe, you're way out of range. Okay? And that's what helps you get out of range. When you come back in, you got to be able to find third Joe again. Do you see that? You have to know where that is. So you can't come out to draw and you go in and you're at half. That arm's too far out there. That's gone, okay? You can see what it's doing to the end there. You can see what it's doing to my shoulders. If I come back to third Joe, you can see that I can relax and that tip's going to naturally drop, okay? So try it again. Yeah, go ahead. I would find it from that way, Find where your shoulder, so you know they tell you that armpit trick. You guys ever heard that one? Okay. But you don't hold it with your armpit. You hold it with your arms. So I would find third Joe and then go, I need 2 more thirds of that. Okay? All right. Go. If our Joe's short or long right now, all that's important is that I'm holding it at shoulder width apart, not more or less. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, go. Okay, don't move, James. So James is telling me that his shoulders are this narrow. Do you see that? Do you guys see that? That's where your hand was. So that's what's doing. When you're holding back here, and when you go to check, you come to where your fingers are. Do you see that? Okay. Try it again. I think that's Stetson size. Better. Get your body in there. Okay, so we're going to do this now. Finish. You should be able, and he should be like a joust. Okay? When we joust, have you ever seen a knight do that? No, he holds it, locks it in place, and the horse hits him. It's the same thing. The horse is the legs. Okay? Move that hand over there. Nope, hold it, Joe. Move it over here. Do you see? Okay, got it? Did I look like I was combat effort? No, okay. So here he is. He's got the joust locked in place, and the horse is driving that in, okay? Yeah, I know they do that, okay? I know. I'm telling you it's wrong. They're counting coup. That's what they're doing. They're tagging sharks, okay? If there was an actual spear, it might do it, but there's no spear, okay? Try it. You're going to partner up and do that. They do a ski and just push it in and see if it's locked in place and the horse is actually hitting it. So we did all this, right? And no one was getting moved. Now I got your feet like that. No one should get moved at all, okay? So really drive into that thing. Not ballistically, but I want some major force pushing back. Up. No, it's up. It's up. Use your base, Ronan. Go. Turn this. So this wrist is neutral. Do you see that? Turn the wrist the other way. Now it's not neutral. Okay? Right. Switch roles. Good. I want you to turn this wrist. Grab it. Yeah, you're going to turn the Joe. So this wrist is neutral.
Right.
Okay, when you go back the other way, you don't have a neutral wrist. You have almost a Nikyo. Okay?
Okay.
Same thing. Let's see it. Good. So put this under here and turn your wrist till it's neutral. Do you see your wrist is neutral now? Okay?
Right.
And it's locked in there. That's what we want. Okay? All right. Okay, I'll just give you my nomenclature. I didn't make it up. Sensei made it up. When I'm holding it this way, fingers down, that is gyakute. When I turn thumb up, junte. Okay? Does that got me? Gyakyu, jun. Okay? So when I'm measuring here, I'm in gyakute. Can you see it? Gyakute. Okay? And I'm here. When I go to junte, here, you can see that I'm not going to do some weakness there. I'm at third jo, and I have a good grip on there. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So we're going to work in gyakute today. So it's fingers down. Here. Here. Okay? Try it. Go. Okay. Next thing. He's going to learn to fight with the weapon between us. It seems small, but this is my shield. You got it? Okay. So to get my shield, if you had the classic hanmi where you have that T shape, it's going to be your middle foot. I have more width to my hanmi, so it's going to be here in my midline. Do you see that? Okay, so that is where I'm hiding. I have to learn where third jo is, so I grab it at third jo. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, he's doing the same. You see we're hiding behind this weapon. I have to give an opening for him to commence the set. That opening is going down to here, okay? By the time I finish, he's going to ski, but he's going to be out of range, okay? He should be done with his ski. So he has to read the body. That's a little late. Scoot back. You're not going to hit me, okay? You got to go fast to do it. Got the idea? We'll do it again. Okay? Go. Switch every 4. Good. Stay out of range. Stay out of range so you can go fast and not worry about hurting him. Point it down. Down. Change partners. Okay? And this time the drill's going to go like this. So same distance, out of range. Okay? I go, he goes. Boom. And then I do that other drill. And then we set it up again. And the other drill. Okay? Got it? Good. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Target area on...
For this kind of drill, your body is like a form. So you're going to use your own body, and that's where it hit on him. Do you understand what I mean? So like if I was doing a form and I'm going to do a palm heel, boom, that palm heel's at my height. It's my form, okay? I'm not hitting Andrew. It would be up there. So I'm doing a form, and it's going to be my height. I'm looking for my mechanics, okay? Not a target, okay? Go. Yeah. Yes, it's going to be somewhere on that center line. Yep, okay? Wait. Good. Try not to change feet so it doesn't take forever. Down. When they push on you, you should not be feeling your bicep or your hand strength. It's on the horse. Don't hit her. Scoop back. You have that weirdness again on your arm, James. Don't point it up. Doesn't have to be that hard. We're going to take too long. Just pressure test, push. They'll know whether they're using their bicep and their wrists and all that. Don't compromise your own wrist by having them bent and in and out. Neutral wrist. When we want to disarm you, we will compromise your wrist. Do you get it? Why would you do that to yourself? Okay, go. Just use your hand right now. Do it just like I did it. All right. Here's another thing. When you're in lever fights, knife fights, gun fights, you don't stick things out. That's an absolute no-no, okay? So I'm going to teach someone to shoot the rifle. This is a heck of a lot comfortable, but you're going to get your elbow blown off, okay? You tuck that elbow in. Got it? Doing knife fighting, I'm not out here like that. Everything is very compact, very small. You saw in the grip fighting from the grappling, I'm not out here. I'm in here like that, okay? So when I'm doing this, he's going, I don't want to stick that out, my outer rim. It's in here where it's relaxed. Do you see that? Okay, careful. Come this way. Okay, we're going. Boom. It's just relaxed. It's locked in. He's going to put his hand on there now, and I'm going to let go of that one. Go. Okay? So I got 2 tests. He goes, boom. He's going to do the first one. Yep. Then the second one, keep it on so I can take it off. He does the second one. Okay? Go. We have to get out of the arms. Where were you? What is it? Cookie? Is it? What is it? Watch your elbow. I'm going to cut it off. Find third Joe. You're too narrow. That's why your elbow's sticking out. Okay. When I'm in Seigan, it's the same thing. I'm hiding behind that sword. The sword is not to the left or the right. I don't give the spine. Okay? So I'm here. We'll do it out of range again. And I'm going to give the opening. The opening is going to be here at this angle. Boom. Pop. Yep, you're going to go. Boom. And I do the same test. Take the hand off. Same test. Should not feel different. When I bring this opening, watch the quad's going to do it, and he takes it. Same test. 1, takes the hand off. Same test. Okay? Go. Did you make it? I don't know. What are you guys looking at? Make your wrists neutral, both of them. That one. Yes, there you go. Okay, next. We're going to come a little closer now. So you pick your mai for the proper ski. Where do you want to be? I don't think that's it. I think that's too far. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to move this way. And he's going to do the ski, the full ski over here. Good. And you see how much penetration he has. That's what you need to have, okay? So we go back. He sets up where he thinks it is, okay? I'm going to move out of the way, and he's going to ski on that old center line. And then you move back, and you test. I want at least 6 to 8 inches back here, okay? You just kissing my skin here is just going to make me mad. And I have a knife. Do you got it? You're going to lose that, okay? So try that drill. I'll tell you what, just like Shomanuchi, Yokomanuchi ski, it's way closer than people think it is in the federations. They're only kissing the surface. It's sometimes not even that if you pay attention. Okay? Let's go. Aim for that 6 inches, okay? Just got to get through the back of the body. So that's going to leave your hand too exposed, Virginia. You're like 18 inches. 6 inches behind them. Yes. Good, good. James, when you go back to measure, don't go at an angle. Put your other foot forward, James. Good, good. Good. Mm-hmm. With what? Yeah, you're just holding tension in your arm.
But I feel like my arm's too long. I know.
Go on in there. Get in there. Get some reps. You'll get it. You'll get it. Okay? It's changing as we're going. Okay? You'll get it. Just keep releasing tension. Better. So what's happening is you're prematurely grabbing, you're prematurely squeezing the left hand. So you even heard it squeal. Do you see that? All that you want to do is move this hand to here. This hand is not grabbing the weapon until it's done, okay? So if you grab it, it's going to pull it out there like that, okay? So then you got to do this kind of stuff, okay? So no. Just slide it, then it rests on it. Okay? Go. We already hit him, and he's already moving the other way. I don't need that hand. You can hear it. Too shallow. Okay. You can reverse engineer this. Okay, I'm going to do the drill. So I go to where I can get 6 inches on the other side of his body with Sugiyashi. Okay? So he moves out of the way now. Got it? And I coming in. Yeah, I'm good to go. Okay? Make sense? All right, we're going to rewind the film. Go back where you were. I do the same thing. Move that out of the way. Okay? And I'm going to hit, boom, there it is, and finish the movement there. Okay? But we're not going to hit as hard as yesterday, all right? Just test these mechanics. So I'm here, boom, boom, hit, and then I go through. It's a gentle push, right? Okay, try it, go. Try not to stop so much. Once you got a few reps in, start to notice how far this is on chest to chest. That was Mama's chair, and you guys are all taking it. The baby needs a chair. The baby needs a chair. Are you guys still the baby? Yeah. Be one as long as you can, Ellie. That was smart. Finish it right. Finish it right. Back under here. Okay. So now obviously I can't put myself at sword range. So to hit, right? That's in Joe range. Do you get that? Okay, so you have to let the Joe set the range. Do you understand? So the Joe sets the range. Okay, and he's where he's at. We're going to go slow. I'm going to come back. As soon as he's coming in, I'm making this circle this way to touch his sword. He goes. I touch his sword. Notice how I'm shifting. Let's do it again. I shifted to go forward. I shift to come back. I touch his sword. Okay, try it, go. Other way, Virginia. Yes, that way. That's it. It's so simple. Point your sword to the left and bring it just straight up underneath his sword. Don't try to block anything. Leave it on your center line. Don't block anything. We're not blocking. Don't turn out of the way. Just touch it. Don't turn. Leave it on your center line. You're already defending yourself. So when you're, there's a thing you have to understand. If you're going to get in a fist fight, you can't care about getting hit. I'll go one further. I'm not going to say you're going to get hit. I've never been hit. Okay? I've never been cut in a knife fight either. I haven't been hit with a stick in a stick fight either, okay? I'm just saying I'm ready to. So you have to be ready to. When you're ready to, you can do what you need to do. Guns are out, I'm ready to get shot. I've never been shot, okay? So when I'm here, I have an idea that even if he hits me, he's gonna lose, okay? So when I'm doing this movement, look how I'm just touch the weapon. That was all I did. I'm not trying to block it or stop. Let's say he kept going. Who cares? Okay? Who cares? I'm here, touch his weapon. That's all I'm doing. Okay? Go. Stop defending yourself. That's it. Don't twist or turn. Just seek connection. Touch it. Yep. Yep. Keep the tip down. Keep the tip down. Don't defend yourself. Just seek touching. Just make contact. Don't move the sword left or right. Just bring it up. Leave it sideways and bring your hands up. And now just bring your hands straight up. Tell him to slow down because it's too fast for you. So you tell him to slow down. Just straight up. That's it. If he keeps going through and he touches you, doesn't matter right now. Don't move your sword to the left or right yet. That's it. Okay, next drill. I give the opening, I make contact, he keeps coming. Okay, I go this way. He keeps coming, I go this way. So again, the dangerous part is when you attack because his hands are going to be in the middle. So he keeps going up, boom. Boom, move this way, boom. Okay, try it, go. That's it. Less movement, come straight down. Don't come off, just go straight down, cut his fingers. We can check if I cut your fingers off if you're going to be in the fighting spirit after that, okay? Let him ride his attacks through. Go other side. Move your body the other way. Yes, that's it. Don't over-penetrate your cut. Okay, we'll start fine-tuning. Since he marked the range, I don't have to stay still. So as he's going, look how I come back right away. So he's going, comes back right away. It's right here. Boom. Match. Done. Match. Done. Okay? Okay, try it. Okay, watch. My sword's going here, under, it's under it, okay? My body moved over here. Then it's going to rotate and slice down. Not go here. Up, just straight down. Do you see that? When it goes straight down, it just needs to hit the cutting portion. So I'm still out of Joe range. Don't get in here and chop like that. The cutting portion is right there. So that's my mai. End. Okay? Those should fall off when he's still thinking, got him. Okay? Go. And you don't move his jaw left or right, so he keeps thinking, got him. You go around his jaw. Don't come back. You're a little jammed. You need to come out more. Stay out of Joe range. Move back. Straight down. And don't wind up. Okay? So when he's going in, you're going around past this to get there. I'm just going around to there. Okay? Try to stay on the line until you attack. Don't go backwards on that cut. Don't bring the tip towards you. It stays at the 90 degree to the weapon. Not sideways. Not sideways. You're not going to parry something from the side. Okay, there's too much deviation from me. This isn't a federation seminar. You get to do your own crap. Okay? You have to slow down. So as we're going, notice how I'm here. Do you see? I'm underneath. Got it? I'm not doing this. I didn't do that. I'm here. It's here. Boom. Boom. Back in. Yield. Boom. Back in. Okay? Try it again. Go slow. If they're not getting it and they're not asking you to go slow, you tell them, hey, we're going to go slow. And when you make contact, don't lift it. Go around, don't lift it. Go around it. My. Yeah, go. You're out of range. It's got to be 6 inches from where he is, right? Okay. Couple of things you're demonstrating a little bit of weirdness, okay? All right. So the reason I wanted you to pick it up is because I wanted you to be under it in that last progression, okay? Then I wanted you to feel that energy, and I wanted you to go around it. Do you get it? Okay. On this one, I'm only making contact with it. That's it. Do you got it? What's he going to do? He's going to finish his Joe. Are you going to hit me or over there? Got it? Okay, cool. So I go here. When he finishes it, come on, dude. Where should that be, down or up? Down. There you go. Got some downward pressure. Do you guys understand? Do your downward pressure. So we go in here, downward pressure. See? On that downward pressure is where you're going to yin yield. So contact, right? And you got to get to the other side in that when it's going down. Watch. We'll go slow. His Joe is going up. It's starting to go down, and that's when I drop around the other side. Okay? That's what we're doing. So even though I cut your hands off, you should be trying to finish the Joe, and you can see how it's going down now. Okay? Some of you are just still aiming up. We went back to being too shallow. Okay? What we're doing is the rotating cross. It came in. I make immediate contact. Okay? I'm on the underside. Because I can adhere to the weapon, it doesn't matter that I'm in the weird place. I don't need the ledge. Do you get it? So I don't need to be exactly opposite to control it. So that's why I want you to go to the outside. You'll feel the pressure. You just yield to the pressure. You spun around. You traded yin and yang, and now you cut. Okay? All right, try it. Finish your ski, uke. Ukemi. Let me show ukemi. This is the actual Joe skill. You should feel when he yielded, you should feel the fact that you don't have yang anymore. You should feel that, okay? So as I'm going, he's going, you'll feel that. Get your hand out of there. It's fine. Boom, hand out of there, okay? Boom, hand out of there. Okay? Got it? And then if it hits you, I'm all right, big deal. Okay? Go. Underneath, cut straight down. You're over-rotating over the top again. Just 90 degrees. Tell them, coach each other. Yeah, get used to it. He'll do what he needs to do. Yes, yes. And you can always move off to the left if you need more yin on that side. Good, that's it. Good. Good. More straight down, more straight down. More straight down, straight down. Don't pass the top 12 o'clock. Don't come back, Ronan, back here. Yes, straight down. Yep. Yep. Don't over-penetrate. Don't be a glutton, right? Release that desire. You want vertical, he's going horizontal. Good. Change partners. Come underneath first. Touch the 6 o'clock. Don't over-penetrate. You cut the other hand. Okay, we're going to go really slow. We're going to watch. Really, really slow. This is not the center. Here's your center. Do you see? You did turn. Okay? When you turn back, it stays on your center. So the hands are right there. Okay? Make sure you're out of range for his ski. I would take a step back, not that foot. Okay? And you may, as soon as you touch, stop moving over this way. Okay? You just drop the handle. And there it is right there. Boom. Okay? Try it again. Yeah, just do it out of range. See how you're in range. You got to do it out of range. You got to go to your sword range for his front hand, not his back hand. Come straight down. It's got a cut, right? It's not a lightsaber. So you don't want to do a hook. Just come straight down. Turn straight down. Don't go past. Straight down. So, I had trained, going back to that talk, where I think, 2 generations, you get still some martial viability. 3 generations, we're starting to push it. If someone hasn't actually, really seriously defended themselves and damaged another person, you get in kind of la-la land. So when you start, where do you go? You just go to the dojo that's down the street. You don't know any difference because the whole industry has convinced you that it's the same wherever you go, right? So you're like, okay, he's got a black belt. He must know what he's talking about, right? So I just went out of convenience. The first school I went to, I chose it because there was a coupon. Okay? The second school I didn't want to go to, but that's where my ride was going. So that's where I went. Okay, in that lineage, the chances that that's the master, that's few and far between. Okay? That's probably not going to be the master. There's even an added problem if it is, because you don't recognize it. Okay? But the master does things differently. So he doesn't want you, she doesn't want you. They don't want you. You can't just walk in. There's any number of ways they do that. So like here, we don't have walk-ins. You can't watch a class. You need to watch a class, you don't have enough commitment. You already told me. I can't train you. Okay? Especially when we have thousands of videos on YouTube. Okay? Mr. Pick lived in the middle of the woods. It was hard even just finding where he lived in the middle of the woods, okay? Really, the first time we found it, it took forever. It's one of these dirt roads, okay? And then he taught just handful of people. That's how it is, because what you don't want to missionize people into commitment. You already did all that. So you can't find the master like we like to think. In the same way, you see the person that is heel waiting, that is frail, that is bracing, they don't know. The same thing, you could find the master easy. You could just sign up at a seminar. Like that's can't be him. That's just how it is, okay? If you ask anyone that is training at that level, you're going to find they did this job, not that job, right? They did this business, not that business. They moved from here when they lived over there. Yeah, that's who's around that person, okay? So when I started, I'm in this lineage, Ed Parker's lineage. They were good. We were better than most schools, okay? We had a full contact fighter as the dojo cho there that was a champion. But again, you got to go, okay, cool, he's full contact fighter, but that's not trench fighting in Vietnam. You're going to do something a little different, okay? So we had knife disarms, right? You compromise the wrist and you get rid of the thing there. And then I get to Mr. Pick. I make it. You climb through the ranks. You go, right? You get there. They see what they need to see in you, and they kind of go, hey, you should come train with me. Okay, cool. Where do you live? Oh, shit, 12 hours away from where I live in the middle of the woods. Okay. Mary hates the woods. So she's afraid of bears. She thinks these bears are all going to kill her. So she hated going up there, but you're gone for a long time, right? 12 hours, you're up there all week or weekend or whatever. So she used to hate going. And we get to, he was the knife guy. You would hear echoes of him being the knife guy as you're coming through everything, right? And I get to him, and I'm ready to show him. I even had some knife drawings that I could draw. I had designed all these knives and stuff, right? They got all these weird curves and grips on them, and he's like, he just wasn't that way. He's so much authority. He doesn't even go like, that's dumb. He just goes, and then we're on to the training. It'll figure itself out. I had too many weird angles on there. If the handle's too complex, I can't change grips like I need to. They can fulcrum inside my grip upon even me hitting bone, and you lose the knife and things like that. That took a while to figure out. But we get to the disarms, right? So I know these because I did these. Okay. And he comes back and he's all like, he did the technique and he's like, yeah, you don't have that knife anymore. And I was still holding it because I was waiting for the wrist twist, you know what I mean? And he said, no, I cut your thumb off and maybe that next index finger, you're not going to be holding that, right? And then, of course, I always say we could test it. No, he goes and gets his real knife, and he's all, look, right? Remember when I came back like that? He's all, there's your thumb, right? And you're looking at this big ass blade like that. Yeah, that was gone. Okay. So this is a different way from combat. It's like, I don't have to do your wrist things to disarm you. I can just cut the elements that make up your grab. You're disarmed. Do you guys get it? I think I told you guys we have this one technique. We'll put it in. When I got to the academy, people have these long gun defense techniques, And Virginia, if you don't mind. Like person grabs your gun, right? And what do you want to do? You want to go like, okay? And I'm all like, they let go, okay, right? We did same thing. I'm telling people like, look, we're not doing civilian martial arts. If someone grabs my gun, that's lethal force being used against me. So legally, I'm good to go. We had a handgun technique too. The person grabs the gun, and you would have all these things, right? So boom, just put it in their pelvis. The grips tend to loosen up. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so they would have this clear. They would do like this stuff and do this kind of stuff. Try to get it out that way, like that. It's all boom. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we got to think more along those lines as we're doing this. Because some of you are over-penetrating. And while both weapons have a yin ability, that one really does. So you over-penetrate, that back end is coming back at you, okay? So, for example, we'll go slow so I can talk it, okay? We go, and I'm here, and he's now going to block. He'll take his hand off, and that other side's coming in. You see, bop. So you don't want to over-penetrate. You want to stay in sword range. So that's where this foot is coming in. There it is right there. Do you see that? I didn't have to move off the line because I had the right my. Okay? Let's say you didn't. Right? You're like over here and you had to move off the line. Then when you move off the line, you draw back out. Okay? Don't start closing because this is available and all his empty hands available too. Okay? So try it again. Take advantage that you're staying out of range, okay? Go. Be motivated. This is over. Once you cut that front hand, you could just wait till he bleeds out. You get it? Good, yes. Now we can calm down. Good. Come underneath first and roll around the side. Tell him, James. Don't continue till he goes underneath. Underneath, down the side. Straight down. Yep, that's it. Underneath. Nope, he went on the inside, James. Good. Watch the eye. Straight down. Don't try to whip it. Yes. It's got to be soft. They just run into their absent fingers. There's no signs till then. Yes. Good. Make sure you're doing munetsuki. Okay? It's not up in the throat. Don't pick her weapon up. Yeah.
Am I too close to him when Joe falls on his hands?
No, not if you don't have a hand. Okay? Okay. It's not lightsabers. They do that in the Federation. They treat them like lightsabers. So my teachers that I trust, even in the fist fight, where he's punching me, that's what I want. You see? I want it to just miss me. It did touch me, but it didn't have its force on it. I don't want to do this. Okay? Got it? So same thing. You can touch me. You can touch me. You lost your hand. Okay? That's as simple as boom, cut and just wait. Okay? That's more realistic. All right. Here we go. So he's doing that. I'm going to rotate that cross back. Do you see how I did that? I'm doing mine. He rotates it. I let it rotate. Boom, boom. Do you see the constant connection? This is Aiki Ken. It's not Aiki Ken just because you call it Aiki Ken. Okay? You see that the two have become one. Okay? Go. Where's Sally? In the back? Okay. Don't come off. Top of your head. And then don't lift the sword. Don't let her cut your hand. You're at half Joe and you're way too close. Go back to your range. Bring your right hand to the top of your head. Don't lift the weapon. Okay, watch. We did all this work on not contesting, right, Joe? So that's what I'm doing here. It's just going, whoom. Too late. I'm not going to get there. Let's try it again. Boom. It's just dropping. Just dropping. That's all it's doing. I don't have to move his weapon to get it to drop. That would require force. Same thing here. As I'm going in, I don't want to lift his weapon. I'm yielding there. Next correction. When you're going in, don't go into sword range. You're going to lose. Go back to your advantage, okay? So, boom, back out here, okay? Let's fix those two things. Watch your more than third Joe. So you're at half Joe. Yeah, keep your hand out of the fight. That's a sharp knife. Good. And if you lower your hand, yeah, then we don't lift so much. Just protect yourself. Stay connected. Let her move your weapon. Third Joe. Don't bring your hands so close together. All right, so the reason third Joe. I know if I go half Joe, I'm too exposed, okay? But I know if I go quarter Joe, like some of you are there, that looks like Stetson size, okay? Some of you, James and Ryan. It's very hard to keep leverage on the other side because I'm so far on the proximal side. You got it? Okay, so your happy medium is going to be third Joe. Okay? Boom. This one's going here. Boom. I'm just going to smack through. Boom. In. Okay? Boom, up, boom. There's your forearm knuckle hits, all that kind of stuff that's there if you pay attention. Right, boom, there, boom. Okay? If you feel it, move your left hand out of the way, okay? Boom. Sorry, I keep. You can give him a little space too. It's fine. Boom, boom. But pass through this guard, boom, right here. You can see the weapon is in between and I'm hiding behind it. I'm not up here like that. I made a small target. My body hits, boom, then my body hits again. Boom. Pop. Okay, try it. Go. Ryan, you will fall to the ground. Don't use your hands. Use the horse. Good. Hit the left hand. Left hand. Don't come off though. Yes. Good. More vertical, Jimmy. Correct each other. Hit her left. Keep it on top of your head and hit her left arm. No, I'll do it again. That's all right. Virginia. I said so. I would prefer that you train at this speed. Are you ready? Yes. Can't go slower than that. Okay. Boom. That circle that she made on me when she came around, that's what I used to hit. Boom, that. Boom. But you are in control of your steps, so you have to know where that hand is. Do you see how you're coming like that? That's going to make me do something else, okay? You just come straight down, okay? you're in control where this foot goes. So if you're like, I can't hit that, well, then you shouldn't have stepped here. You move more up the circle. You're still out of sword range, but you get to hit that. Okay? All right, try it. Keep it on top of your head and hit with the horse. Nope. Just go in. Don't tag the shark. Don't tag the shark. Just hold it here. Your body goes in. Okay? Yep. Don't tag the shark. Yeah. Don't use your arms. Okay, don't use your arms. Don't give the bottom open. Don't look away, though. Oh, hello, Ellie. Where have you been? Were you in the back? Don't use your arms. So again, that's one of those things. If you use your arms here, then I know you do not know how to use your body. I know that, okay? So you have to stop being that. You have to hold on to the end, okay? Put it on your body. You have to not go like that. You're just here and your body moves. You got it? That's all you're doing, okay? Let's go. Make it on your power arc. You went for the sternum, but his sternum's really high. You understand? There is no spoon. It's going to hurt whether you go to his sternum, his diaphragm, his bladder. It's going to work, okay? Follow sound mechanics. Better. Yeah. Good, Andrew. Yeah. Well, you caught it, so we're moving forward. Yes. Hold it in place, Ronan. Structural integrity. Put it on top of your head, Jimmy. Don't compromise your wrists. Don't tag the shark, Jimmy. Change partners. Same speed. Do not speed up. Let me demonstrate this, though. You don't move these weapons in your arms. Watch how much my body's moving, okay? I don't know, put your mind around here, okay? Forget everything else that's happening, okay? So look, you see the weight shift? The weight shift, it dropped. I'm going in. Look at my body's moving. Boom. The body. Boom, boom. I gotta wake him up. Boom. Bop. Okay? Try it. Get your arms out of it. Well, don't step back. Shuffle back. Leave the sword forward. Go slower. It's all going to be slow. Body hits. Lock it there. Lock everything. Move the horse. Yes. Got a little close. Don't chase him down. Don't poke her. Don't poke her. That's why we don't poke them. Don't poke her. Don't move your left arm forward, Travis. Your right arm. Don't move your right arm forward. So if you're not clear what we're doing on your forearm bone and maybe some of the grip, just hold your weapon out. Just hold your weapon out, right? Here's what we're doing. Okay, that's what's hitting you. So when you come around to here, bop, see that bone right there? That's what you're hitting just as you're doing here. Boom! Okay? And we could test it, see if you were going to hold on, okay? But I don't think you're going to. So we're going slow. And when he feels that, he's going to move that out of the way because we're training slow, okay? Okay, go. See how you push that right hand at the end? Shift your knee to the yang line, and that's all you got. If you wanted more, you should have stepped. Okay? Good, Ronan. Boom. Much better. Good. Come and hit this bone. Do this to your hand so you feel that, okay? Good, Ryan. Good. Don't look away. It's just your eyes change your posture radically. Good. Good. Keep connection. Keep connection. Okay. Okay. No, I don't want that. You could feel him stuck on it. Okay. So I'm here. Whoa, I'm take it off again. Okay. Do you got it? Off. Off. Boom. Okay. Try it. Try it. feel when to do it, okay? Okay. You can move your body. This is not Kihon, okay? I wouldn't go that way, though. Go to the inside of the Joe. Don't go to the Joe side. Go to the flat side. So the deadly end is on the end, right? If I get here, if I get on the flat side of this weapon, I got a lot more control over it, okay? So I don't want to go to the flat side. I'm here, I'm trying, I feel that, nope, boom. That's all it is. I'm not going for that, it's too late. He's going to hit me. It's when I feel him yield, just like he felt me yield, I feel him yield, nope. And I go there, okay? I don't want to go over here, okay? Try it. Yep. Yep. You're pressing too far into it. Again, so you understand, hold your weapon out, please, parallel to the ground, okay? This is that cut. That's what's cutting your fingers. I think it'll do it. Okay, do you got it?
Right.
Okay. I'm just showing it so that you're not using muscle. It's very, very sensitive fighting, okay? Very sensitive fighting. Got it? You see that? Okay. Well, we're going to go slow. We're going to elongate the connection so we can feel it. So I'm exaggerating. Ooh, oh, oh. I went too far. I felt that. It's got to be earlier. Boom. Okay? Try it. Go. Good. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's how it always is. It feels so stupid once you get it. Good. Good. That's it. Good. Two cuts. One more cut on the hand. Disconnect. That looks very weird. Change partners. I'm seeing awareness of when we're getting it wrong. Again, that's an important step. Okay? Keep going. Good stuff. Don't move out of range though, you gotta hit it. Good. Good. And go person, remember you had to be in range to hit the wrist. Everyone's starting to move way out of range now. Okay? Again, that is a fear response. Fear is the enemy. When you're in the dojo, you cannot succumb to fear. You have to get every time it's you that succumbs to fear. You got it? Okay, go. Is that even a word? Succumb to fear. There we go. I'll put that past tense. You come off to go on. Okay. Okay, go. You can. What? Hey. Once it starts, you move where you need to move. Okay, it's not Kihon. You move where you need to move to make it work. I showed a rep where I'm all springy and bouncy. Could you imagine doing that at a Nuwama a weapons seminar? Pow, done, motherfucker. Okay, control. I don't have to do it fast. Come off to go on. Come off to go on. Two, look, kote, two kote cuts, okay? Nice and slow, way slower. Go slow, Virginia, go slow. Go slow, good, good, slow, good. Come off, there it is. But don't move to your right, because that's where her weapon is. Move to your left. If you have to move at all. Get some more control so you stop beating the crap out of your partner's left hand. There. That's it. Do you guys have a carrot? Do you have carrots here? Do you have carrots here? A what? Sure. Will you put that on me? Sorry to ask.
Is it magnetic?
Yeah, Good, thank you. Come and hold each one. Don't take this one out. This is a live blade. This is a live knife. This is a very live knife. Do not touch that other part. All I want you to do is feel the weight difference, okay? Don't slide it on the mat. It'll go right in and just place it down. Yes. Would you get a towel, please? Would you say that's heavier? Yes. Would you say I'd have more leverage with a two-handed weapon versus a one-handed weapon?
Yes.
Yeah, you would, right? So I'm just going to flick my wrist. Okay? There goes your pinky. All right? I wouldn't say I did it very hard. Right? I didn't do that. You didn't see my body do that, okay? I just went boom, and through it went like it was a lightsaber. Okay? Check out the cut. See for yourself. Okay? Movies made us crazy. We don't know what's real anymore, okay? This is a real thing. Again, a very real thing. I'm learning from this man, right? What do I know? What do you see in them? Right? He's all pop, pop, pop. He's all, yeah, that would be gone, that would be gone. And then I'm like you. I don't really. Okay, we'll hang up some pork, some beef, and you just see these major gashes in this animal leg. Okay, right. This shot here, right there, boom, right with Kokyu, just cracking ribs. Okay, on a much bigger animal than us. Okay, so trust a little, because you're so into, like, I gotta kill on that last strike, that it's not sensitive enough. Okay, so you're late, you're early, and you're also not sensitive to your partner's fingers there. Okay, got it? Right. It should be, I tried that, let go, I tried that. It should be that calm. Well, all right, I'm here, I try that, let go, I try that. That calm, okay? It's gonna work. Okay? Let's go. I got it, huh? I got it. Yeah, let's go. Let's get the reps. Okay, we'll see you later. Thank you. Good. Nice and control. No tension in the body. Lose the tension in the body. Okay. What did he do? He felt the adhesion. What did he do? He hyper yin yield. Right? It only worked because I stayed instead of following it. So sometimes when you adhere, someone's going to get off of it. That's when you follow it. It's going to come back, okay? So that's what we're doing here. I go around, he goes up, and I want to follow it, okay? I stick to it, follow it, okay? And down right there. Boom, pop, down right there. Boom, pop, down right there. Okay, see how I stay up with it, okay? Try it. Tried to keep shrinking the gap a little more and a little more, little till there was no gap, okay? You're gonna keep the gap as small as possible, and you will slow down instead. Okay? Again, this is Aiki Ken. Go. All you're doing is rotating the cross again. Do you guys see that? Okay. Follow it up. Come up, Jimmy. Then straight down. Straight down the Suba. Stay with him. Don't over penetrate. Stay connected. Down. You see how you're stepping? Don't step. Stay here for him as a training partner. You're moving into sword range before the sword is checked out. That's it. Then you go in. Lacey, let me. Okay, we're gonna go really slow. Going up, I go to the other side, see? And I just go straight down. Okay? When I come straight down, I don't want to move you. I want to wait, your sword's going up. I come here, and I'm gonna wait. You're trying to cut me. This way, just relax. I'm gonna do it this way. Here's my weapon. I want my weapon to go into your center and drop your center. You see that? Now I can ski because her feet got pinned. She can't deviate. Do you understand that? And because she can't deviate, now her mass is going to be resistance for my strike. Okay, so if you watch on Ronan. This means that I have to come down, sorry, I'm talking slower. That I come down his center line, boom, right there, you see? And all my weight is over there into his center. Then I come off, and there is my 6 inches, okay? All right, bye. Feel their center. Push her center down. Not your jaw. Keep your jaw parallel to the ground. Then you come in. 6 inches past her. Don't archway. Down. Boom. You can put it on her ribs. We're going slow. You'll just push her over. Stay with it. Good. Get out of half chair sitting. Don't put that knife out there. You saw what it does. Don't put your hands out there in knife fight. Stay on the other side of it. Draw the shove so you hit with that arm. So again. Drop in the cheek. Got it? Picture my head right there. And you're slamming that head down. Keep it parallel. Okay? That's where that is. Now you're in his body. Now you withdraw the ski. And now 6 inches past him. Okay?
everyone.
Good night. You want honor or rice? Don't lose connection. Good, good. Good job, Joe. Drop your rear hand, run in to rotate the cross, which does that second cut. Use the suba to connect to his center. Ouchie. Drop the hand. Yes, there it is right there. Very good. Can she drink this?
No, Senshin.
No? Oh, you little
Let's learn to book.
Good, good. Hey, make a good ski. Senshin at the end. Release all sympathetic tension. Hold it. Hit with your body, not your hand. And the gel has to come more to the top of the head so that you're actually shielding your body throughout all of this. Because normally we don't know where it's going to go.
Yep.
Okay? Go slower. Speak the normal way. So you got it, Sugiyashi, right?
Hi, Sensei.
Front foot moves, back foot doesn't. Get ready, we're gonna drive a car. Again, you wanna drive the car? Okay, here we go. Start the engine. Use the key. Okay, one more time. Start the key. Go like this. Yeah. All right. Questions, comments, observations?
I don't know if this is a result of needing to generate the sensitivities, the adhesions, the projections, the weights that in Kihon Waza or Tachi Waza we'd have directly skin to skin. Now it being through the medium of the wood, but it does seem very easy to over time drift into stick fighting land or losing the mai much more easily than otherwise.
Yeah, I would say so, just because you have some nerve sensation, where they're touching you, and although I have a pressure sensation, I don't have the added nerve sensation. Do you know what I'm talking about? Maybe. I think also weapons are scary, right? I mean, like you saw me do that last rep on Ronin, and then I go, Sean, let's go, and I do it. You're not going to be jogging up there all happy. You know what I mean? It's more of that psycho-emotional aspect to it. I think that's in there. That's why I tried to keep everything slow and calm and just speed it up so you kind of see where it can go, but not have you guys do it, so you could keep feeling the forces that we're working with to keep the adhesion, to keep the Aiki in what we're doing, okay? All the way to where we get back where we're actually in the center of the other person's body, that you feel that too, okay? But that like owie, ouch, ouch, you know, that thing, I'm sure there's something primal, other person's got a stick, you know, right? A guy somewhere genetically, we probably remember that's never good. So it's kind of stirs up that psycho-emotional aspect that we already discussed. Is definitely part of what we're trying to do energetically. Okay. I agree.
I'm just stating the obvious, like Joe with sword and the level of sensitivity actually required versus, you know, I think typically used to getting a lot of force or banging sticks
Yeah.
with a against the ken.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But you're so used to that, so you're just waiting for them to like put some big force into you.
Yep.
Before you'll even respond.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really problematic.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Too much. By that time, it's not. You're not going to be able to do it. If you paid attention, if you did it right, you only should hear that first click, and then after that, there's nothing except wood rolling on wood. Not the clasping. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like you only heard that. After that, these things are just rolling around, and then you only hear that. Okay, so all that again is indicative. Like, I don't know what that is, but it's not Aiki. Okay. So yeah, very true. It's very different, right? It's very different. Why would it not be? Everything else is very different. But you could also see that there's a martial understanding behind it, and that helps make this difference. Okay, we pressure tested things with those confirmation pressures to show, like, you know, you do that and you hit, you're never bringing that back. It's not going to happen. It's just going to stay there. The energy's going to be off, right? The half Joe, no awareness of third Joe, all right? All that's like, you don't understand how you actually do this stuff, okay?
Sensei, if I am understanding you correctly, the monouchi, that's where the business happens, and the rest of the ken could be dull for all practical purposes, because this is where it's all happening.
In today's strikes, you never want to, look, when you're doing something for real, you don't want to say never. That's, okay, so sometimes we already said I'm going to use the back end. I can use the back end on that, do you see? And I can use that middle end too. It just, I have to use it differently, okay? You know, it might not be the prettiest cut. It's more of a chopping motion in my experience. When you use the middle part of a blade, you use the middle part than a slicing part, okay? But again, you're going to make a big, deep gash with a chopping motion, and it's going to work. And no one's going to go and say, but that was an ugly cut. You know, they're not going to be talking. They're just blah. Okay, it works. So, same thing. Like we teach how to shoot, right? But I teach also how on the handgun, which portion cuts, and I can cut on the handgun, and which portion butts, right? And which targets are responsive to those parts of the handgun. And, You want to get good with that handgun, you need to know all that stuff because, yes, it could be the bad guy's acting like a target on the range and he's down there, but this could all be like we're fighting up close, right? And I need to know how to cut with that gun, and that front sight is perfectly sharp, just gashes faces, okay? The business end, the slide, right? You hold that, you grab the slide, and you pop that on the sternum. People move and people let go, okay? And people hesitate from that piece of metal coming right at your sternum plate, okay? So never learn to never say never. In fact, wonder, how would I use the middle part of this? How would I use the back side of this? Okay, all that kind of stuff. All right. Anything else? How about some contrasting for the people on Patreon? Like, what's it feel like? What's it look like? What's it like watching it? Yeah.
I'll yak again. What you said about the sound level,
Yeah.
I find the more we understand it, it seems like the sound
Yeah.
level goes down and
Yeah,
down.
you didn't
and
hear
down
that
and
like
down.
the marching skeleton band walking through the dojo, where usually that's all you hear. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Very true. That's a good point. Okay. What do you got? You got some good reps with Chris going.
Yeah, I mean, when you can get it going, you definitely can feel the pressures
Yes.
back and forth. And when it goes off, and then where the openings and the yin is, to be able to follow through and then find the yang within there.
Yeah.
So being able, you can get a good partner, being able
Yeah.
to feel that pressures back and forth. And then there's been times where I can get it into my body.
Yep.
And then progress it forward, back and forth.
Yeah, you guys really had some of that no clapping, rolling that was going. That's what I like to hear is that. The key is that you become sensitive enough for those pressures, where we did the whole week to get us to that sensitivity level, where, if you know now intuitively that before I heard the clap that everyone likes, you were totally out of control. Mm-hmm. But they don't experience that. Do you get that? If you stay in contact with that weapon, I don't need to know where he's going to go. I don't need to have a preset form telling me where he's going to go. I am stuck to his weapon, and whatever way he pushes, I just rotate that cross. Do you see? I hope you could pick that up. Wow, this could have gone on forever. We're just rotating, okay? Yeah, you can, right? The only place you can't is when they got your center. And that's how it is in body art too. Once they get their center, then there's no rotating anymore of that stuff, okay? And that's where we ended my set. Do you see? I've never done this set. This is the first time we even did this set, okay? It just replicated more of what we ended up doing all week, which we ended up doing only because of where you guys were, which I didn't know until you got here, okay? Again, we don't have to chase a form or a set. We're chasing the heart of the art, okay? That rotating cross stuff, remember how we first introduced it. I have to have that vertical and that horizontal. Remember that? Okay? I have to have that. And we know we have that spiral in our overall pattern, right? It's traversing the sagittal plane. But inside that sagittal plane is that orbitron that's on the roller coaster where you sit down. Do you get that? And that's what's happening. That's what we're trying to do. And all we did here was take little micro instance. Here it comes. Rotate it. Do you see? There it goes, rotate it. There it goes, rotate it. Right? That's all we were doing over and over. Okay? And that's why all the clickety-clackety went away. Like really, when I do that, if I'm like really going with him or even Tristan, and I will pull out because the next thing's coming, and I lost contact, and I don't have a defense. Do you get it? But how often do you see that? There's no awareness of fuck. Then there needs to be that awareness, just like on the back. No, that's a no-no. Okay, the heel waiting, losing it. We got to get those awareness going. Those things have to become those impossibilities for us. Okay? Thank you.